From Bria, why do you think it's okay to pay someone $72 to work 6 hours? And why are you on a picture smiling like that's okay? My name is Hunter. I'm the CEO of Bacon. I'm a former Marine. I once worked for NASA. I love to box and I love hanging out with my kids. This is Ask Me Anything, a chance for you to ask the CEO of Bacon anything you want. You've got questions. I've got answers. Let's get started. From Destiny, why do you operate on a 3-strike policy? Well, we have a strike policy because we want to encourage a level of respect and professionalism on the platform. Our clients really like the 3-strike policy because it helps maintain that level of professionalism. Now, why we have 3 strikes, I'm not sure from your question whether you think we should have more than 3 or fewer than 3. We're trying to strike the balance between understanding that, sometimes life happens and you need a pass, but we also want to make sure that we're not giving people too much room to make employers upset. Christopher, why are the ban lengths so arbitrarily long? A year-long ban seems extreme for an app desperate for workers. Not really desperate for workers, Christopher. It wasn't arbitrarily set, actually. We really looked hard at the options for banning and decided that the strike policy we have in place struck that proper balance between giving people leeway and also expecting them to uphold the commitments they make on the platform. We're not always desperate for workers. Sometimes we have tons of workers taking these shifts really quickly, and we like to create an environment where the best workers get the best jobs. Daniel, Hunter, thanks for taking time to hear me and other Bacon users. I think Bacon is a great idea. What was going on in your life when you came up with the idea? Funny story. I was sitting in the car with my mom in a parking lot once. We were having a conversation. She was retired. She wanted to work for a company here and there, and her in retirement. And so she asked me, as someone who knows how to design things, to design a flyer for her that she wanted to drop off at random places for her to go work and say, can I work a shift or 2 here and there? I was also having conversations with hiring managers, warehouse managers, and others that really needed great people. And so I thought, this model of the 9-to-5 industrial age work, it's just broken, and we need to figure out something better. So we created an app that would allow these great people to work for great companies and make those connections. Thomas, I recently moved to St. Paul, Minneapolis, Minnesota. I loved working and using Bacon during my time in Utah. There's nothing like Bacon here. I would like to possibly get something started like Bacon here. How would I go about doing that? Is there any advice you could give me? General advice that I'd have is to do some really strong research on your market and the companies out there. Build some great relationships and start working at it. It's always better to start than to wait, but you also want to start with doing some great market research. And so whether you start something similar to Bacon or you start something else, always start by understanding your market and what they want to buy. From Seth, Bacon is better in every single sense aside from the fact that Wanalo is spread throughout the country. I'm curious to know if your success derives from staying local or if you plan on expanding nationally or even to our neighboring states. Yeah, we do want to expand nationally. We're in 14 different markets now, and we're expanding to many more markets before the end of the year. But we always want to keep that local feel. And that's important to me. It's important to my team. It's important that we feel close to the companies and the workers on our platform, listen to them, and respond to their feedback. From Bria, why do you think it's okay to pay someone $72 to work 6 hours? And why are you on a picture smiling like that's okay? First off, Bria, I'm like you. I'd like the workers on our platform to be paid as much as they can for the hard work that they do. Truth is, I don't even set the pay on the platform. It's the companies that decide what to pay, and it's the workers who decide what companies to work for. Thanks for sending in your questions. That's all I got time for today. Remember to keep sending in questions for us to answer in the future, and we'll see you next time.